Okay.
And we are live again. We are in our third week here. We have reached episode 9, and it's thanks to all of you guys. And by now, you should know how we operate. We only bring the best of the best, the elite athletes out here on our show, and today is no different. Coming to the stage, as you see this nice smiley face here staring back at y'all, we have a very talented young man here who's the engine with his squad. Um, Plays for Reach Elite. Um, Won multiple tournaments, multiple championships, multiple MVPs. So, without further ado, y'all give it up for my man Austin Martinez, aka AJ. So, what's up, AJ? Welcome to the show.
So,
You had to be doing something special, man, to get on here. So tell the audience a little bit about you.
I'm from Philadelphia. I'm in the fifth grade, class 30, 2032, and I just like basketball.
Well, yeah, and y'all gonna see how much he do like basketball because, like I said, we got nothing but elite players on here, and we have another one right here for y'all. So every athlete has a story to tell. So that's what we're gonna hear. We're gonna tell you a story, and then we're gonna have fun while we're doing it. Cool with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. So AJ, tell me, how long have you been playing basketball?
Since I was 2 years old.
My man said 2 years old. So you did when you started walking, you just picked up a ball and then started going, right?
Yeah.
Man, that is what's up. You know what I was doing at 2 years old?
What?
I don't even remember. My man said he was playing ball at 2. Did your mom get you one of those small hoops in the house where you just run up and you just dunk on it?
I don't even remember, probably.
That's fair. That's fair. We don't remember too much when we was 2 years old, but my man know he was hooping. So you started at 2 years old. What is the first team that you played for?
Uh, at first I didn't play on a team. I played for a rec league called Reach South Lake. And yeah.
Hey, AJ, we all got to start somewhere. Some of my best kids I know, they started in I-9 when they were 4 and 5 years old.
Mm,
You got to crawl before you walk. So you started at reg league. How old were you when you played there?
like 8?
Like 8 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, so 2 years old, you picked up a basketball. You just kept, you know, playing at the park, you know, practicing and everything. And then when you got a little bit older, you decided you want to give playing in games a try.
Yes, sir.
All right, there's nothing wrong with that. So how did your first season go?
We got second place against undefeated team. We only lost like 2 games. That was really good.
That's not bad for your first season.
Hmm.
And who was the man on that squad?
Probably me.
I said probably. He's being humble, guys. He's being humble. We know it was you, AJ. All right. So when you were done playing 8 years old at the rec league, where did you go from there?
I played another season there.
Okay. And when did you start playing for the travel team with Reach Elite?
I started last year.
Oh, last year. So you brand new to it.
Hmm.
And so I know you learned a lot and everything out there on that tournament scene. Tell us a little bit how the first year went, because I know the first year is usually when the nerves kick in, especially when you get to your first tournament. You see all those courts, everybody yelling, the atmosphere. So tell your fans a little bit how that first tournament was. You know,
Uh, when I walked into the to parking lot, I saw a lot of people waiting to get checked in, and I was one of those people. And when we got on the court, everybody, coaches, players were yelling, communicating. When we got on our court, we thought we were very feared, and yeah, and we went 4-0 from there on that tournament.
so first one you went out there and you let everybody know who you was.
Yeah, we won that shit.
That's what's up, man. First one, and that was the first of many, right?
Yes, coach.
I'm pretty
I
sure
mean,
that
yes, sir.
you're fine, man. You're fine. Um, I bet your trophy case is pretty full by now, right?
Yes, sir.
How many medals and rings and stuff have you won so far?
I already got like 2 rings and I like 6 medals, like 1 trophy.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So you got that first tournament out your way. Um, you guys went undefeated. Um, tell me about that first in your first year about a game or tournament where you really had to like pull it out. Like you're in a tough spot. You might lose or things not going your way, and you guys had to ride again and pull it out. Tell your fans about an instance where you had that happen.
Uh, Last year in the rec league, we were down like 20, I mean, like 15 in like the first quarter. We had to get a comeback, and then we did that to win the championship.
Okay, that's not bad. That's that resolve right there. What all you top athletes have. Y'all don't never quit.
Never.
So I got to ask you though, AJ, what is your favorite shot on the
Uh,
court?
Probably like a 20 behind the back, cross and then to a lay.
Okay, he's on that next level elite Kyrie Irving stuff. I hear you. You're on that Kyrie Irving stuff. I hear you. So if you had, what would you rather have? Made three threes in a row or get three steals?
Three threes.
Three three. He said that with no hesitation. There's something about hearing that ball go through that net, right? That swish, man. That's just a beautiful sound that you want to
Yes,
hear over and over and over again.
yes, coach. Yes, sir.
When did you realize that you were unstoppable? Like the other team just can't guard you. That you can do whatever you want. When did you realize that?
Third grade.
Oh my goodness, my man said the third grade. He said when he first started playing, he knew it. So, what instance when you found out on the court? Like, tell me about the game when it just turned on in your head. You realize, man, I'm good at this. They can't stop me.
Uh, Probably when it was my first game of third grade rec ball, and then I had like 15 going on to like 10 rebounds, something like that. I didn't have any assists. I just knew it was my game.
You was just the workhorse. You said I just get the buckets, get the rebounds, keep the other team from scoring. I
Yes,
do
sir.
all the dirty work for y'all.
Yes, sir.
But when we show these clips, they don't know one thing about you is you play like a guard, but let them know about how tall you are.
5'6".
My man is 5'6", fifth grade. He play like a guard, and he a big man. I got a lot of I got a lot of respect for that because you know, you don't just stand there in the post say give me the ball. No, you worked on your game and you got yourself all around. That's gonna take you places, AJ.
Hmm.
Keep it up. You're gonna need all that when you get older.
Appreciate it.
Of course, man. How you doing, Chief? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome to the show. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Like this video and share it with others. That way, that'll keep us growing, and that way we can promote more athletes as we go out, as we get bigger. The platform grows. The more the more exposure these athletes get. So it starts with you guys sharing these videos, liking them, and subscribing to the channel. That way you know when we have an athlete on, just like my man AJ here. So eighth grade. Eighth grade. Wow, 8 years old, and my man is very humble about it too. I can respect that. But 8 years old, your very first game, first quarter. Most kids get out there, they are nervous wreck. Not AJ. He went out there and he just realized, oh man, I can do this. They can't stop me, and just went to work. A lot of respect. A lot of respect there. So now you're in your what second year or third year of playing travel ball.
First year.
This your first year. You're still in your first year. Um, but you just recently finished playing in a pretty big tournament, right?
Yes, coach. Yes, sir.
It's okay, man. It says Coach T right there, man.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. So AJ, that last tournament, tell us a little bit, man. How was the experience and how big was it?
Very hectic. So it's very very scary. Last game, we were down 13 in the second half starting, and then we got our comeback in the last 3 minutes. We scored 14 points.
Okay, you guys kind of look like the Knicks did against the Celtics in Game 2.
Yeah.
So, and you guys won the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
That's good. So, any big tournaments coming up?
Yeah. Next week I'm going to Disney, ESPN.
Oh, the Wild World of Sports up there in Orlando.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what's the next one after that? Next big one after that?
Uh, I don't know what's on my schedule after that one. I think
Okay.
it's another one in Claremont or like Orlando or something.
Hey, that's all right, man. If you just look at there's nothing wrong with just focusing on the one that's coming up, man. There's nothing wrong with that. That means you get prepared. All right. So, without telling your secrets, without telling your secrets, what gets you in the mood? Like, get you game ready when you getting up for your tournament. You waking up early in the morning. You eat your breakfast. You're heading to the game. Like, what gets you in that mood?
Probably giving me like energy to talk to my mom. I have like the energy with my teammates when we are in roam ups or like
Okay.
just like listening to music in the car.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Everybody has them their hype music. Everybody has their hype music. So, what's yours?
Mm,
What gets you? What gets you Now you seem more chill. You just had that game face. You don't bounce up and down. You just be like, and they know, like, oh yeah, AJ ready. Did I get it
Probably
right? Did I get it right, AJ? You just
yes,
chill.
sir.
You
Yes,
just
sir.
have you just put that game face on. You just be like, don't smile or nothing. You just like, yeah, y'all in for a rough day. You step on this court. You belong to me. Let's go. That's how you be.
Probably like some wild wave or something.
Oh, okay. And you know what Kobe Bryant used to listen to get him ready? That man used to listen to the Michael Myers theme song to the movie.
Michael Myers theme song.
Yeah, yeah, that's a different level of insanity right there. Like who does that? Who listens to a theme song to a horror movie to get ready for a game? That's Kobe Bryant. Um, Pierre Perry said classical music. You listen to classical music?
That's my dad.
You listen to classical music, AJ?
No,
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. You want to get some
no, I
Beethoven on?
don't.
You want to
I
get your
don't.
Beethoven on? There's nothing wrong with that, man. You don't like classical music?
Not at all.
So all right. Every athlete has a story behind the number that they wear too. So what's your number? What's your go-to number?
13.
13. I know a lot of talented players that wore 13, but what is the story behind you wearing 13?
My cousin had a tragedy. He died at 13 years old, and I just live it on for him.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, man, about your cousin.
It's
But
good.
the same thing. That's the same reason why KD wears 35. Paying your respect to his high school coach. So you paying respect to your cousin, man. That's what's up. Much respect. So every time he goes out there and rep 13, he's keeping his memory alive. So much respect on that. And your dad is still trolling you.
What is he saying?
He said
This
you
is a
listen to
lot
a lot
to
of Miss Rachel. Who's Miss Rachel?
some. It's like some learning girl that my little sister watches. It's like Coco Melon or something.
Oh, yeah, he troll. It seems like y'all got a good relationship if he's trolling you in the chat. All right. So I have a couple photos here. Why you hiding? You're embarrassed? You
No,
nervous?
it's because I'm laughing.
Hey, I told you, man. You come on here, relax, have some fun, man. Tell your story. There's nothing wrong with that, man. But I have a couple photos here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull them on the screen, and you just give the audience a little tell the story behind it. Okay?
All right.
You ready for the first one?
Yes, coach.
All right, here we go. Bam. So now you hold right here. You got a Kings of the Court Championship T-shirt, and you holding the belt right here. So tell me a little bit about what's going on here. And and I like that you sent it in black and white. It gives it a more intense theme right there. So I like that you sent that in black and white. So
Um,
what's going on here?
After we won the championship, we got like a shirt that got us like that told us that we were the championship, like the champions, and then
Hmm.
we got a belt for everybody to take pictures in, and then the coaches take it home. And I got the belt. I just took a picture. My mom accidentally took that picture, and I thought it looked good.
Hey, that picture tells a story right there, man. That's one of them pictures, man. That 20 years from now, you can tell your little youngins. I know mom don't want to hear that right now, but that's a little story you can tell your young ones right here because that picture looks intense. I like the black and white theme because it gives it that mystery. Like, what's going on here? And you look, and the fact that you're looking down at it gives it more mystery. Like you're hiding your face, you're looking down, you got the belt here. But I know you put in some work for that. I know you put in some work from that. Chief says one thing we do. We our audience is very interactive on this show. He said, Chief says
I
hype music.
love
Oh, go ahead. You want to read it? Go ahead.
I love John Williams, OG Superman, and Star Wars. Also, Bill Conti from Rocky, Ludwig Gorson from Creed.
You
I
know,
don't know any of them
you don't know any
except
of awesome, Chief.
except Star Wars.
Chief, you gonna have to come up here and school our youngin over here. You're gonna have to school our youngin. And throughout the show or later in the show, anytime you guys want to come in, you want to give a shout out to AJ in person, or you just want to ask him a question, or give him compliments. Um, there's a link tagged in the chat. You just click that, and you come right on the show. Now, I have another one here. And when I first saw this, I thought you was about to get up there and boost and dunk this. But I don't know if I think you got through the defense and you got you an easy layup here. So, AJ, tell us a little bit about this, what tournament it was, and how the game went, and the story behind this picture.
Um, the tournament was hosted by Marcus McGee. It was a fire and ice tournament, and I got my rebound on a fast break. Went down the court. Number two was behind me, trying to get the tip from the steal, and I just got an easy lay. Nobody near me, wide open.
Yeah, it was wide open, man. They don't realize how fast you are too. Like you get up and down that court like in a fraction of a second. Man, that's what's up. And as you can see, they're staring at number 13 right here. Like no one's in position to stop that ball. And this is all day for AJ, right? Pretty soon, in about 2 years, that hand is going over that rim. I'm calling it. You're gonna be dunking in 2 years. Seventh grade. All right, AJ. Oh, I think AJ, you might be frozen. Yeah, AJ, you might be frozen. Come go out and come back in if you can hear me. And you're right, Chief. The belt, the belt shows the champion. You're right. I'm gonna give AJ his. Oh, I was gonna have him come on in. Yeah, that's what I'm. Well, we're live, fellas. We're live, y'all. Oh, we're waiting on it with AJ come back. I know you guys saw the game last night, both of them. And you know Minnesota closed that game out. They moving on to the Western Conference Championship 2 years in a row, where they're waiting to face either the Thunder or we're back. What happened?
Sorry. The iPad died.
Oh, I was like, okay, AJ's frozen. Well, I was just keeping topics up. I was letting everybody know like the games last night. Minnesota. They eliminated Golden State last night. I know if Steph was playing, it would have been a different story. But Minnesota, they're moving on to the Western Conference Finals for the second year in a row, and they're waiting on OKC in Denver. Who do you want to see that man go up against?
I want to see him go against Shea.
Yeah, that'll be an epic matchup. I want to see that too. Who you think gonna win though?
OKC.
My man, fist bump on the screen. Fist bump on the screen. Yeah, great minds think alike, man. A lot of respect there. So, and shout out to Marcus McGee. I played in a couple of his tournaments. I said not me playing, coaching in a couple of his tournaments, and they're they're pretty good. I went to a couple at NSU. Haven't went up to I haven't went up to Orlando for Marcus McGee, but we did come up to his showcase, which I know you'll be there soon, up in Tavares. So, yep. I don't know what's going. Your dad said you're like a gazelle running from a cheetah. Man, I know he's pretty fast on that court, but he
Okay.
got bunnies. Look at that. He's gonna be your dad. He's gonna be if it's your responsibility to get him over the rim in seventh grade. I'm gonna keep following him. If he's not dunking by seventh grade, I'm blaming you, Dad. No pressure, AJ. No pressure, AJ. You're gonna be dunking by seventh grade, right? No, say it with some conviction. You're gonna be dunking by seventh grade, right?
No, I am.
You're gonna go over the rim, right? Two hands. All right. And I got one more. I'll save the best for last. This is your Reach State champions, fifth grade. So tell us a little bit about this tournament that you had up in Florida. And then, like, you got your whole squad there, as y'all can see. AJ towers over everybody, even the coach is standing next to him. Um, Shout out to your coach. I know, man. Having a fifth grader that's eye level for you. Hey, it happens. But shout out to your coach. But what tournament was this, and how did it go?
It was a ESE state championship tournament, and we went 3-1, and we were in the silver bracket against a hard team. We in the first game in the bracket we won by 20, but in the final it was a very hard game. As I told you, we were down 13 going into the second half, and we got to come back. We got 14 points in 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's some elite stuff. That's some elite stuff. So, which one on here is your right hand man?
Number 10, Kylo.
Kyle. Shout out to Kyle, man. Shout out
Kylo.
to Kyle. So where he is on that court at all times, right? You be dropping them dimes and you be getting buckets.
Yes,
How many assists you get off of Kyle?
at least 4.
At least four. Man, let's get that up to eight, man. Come on now. Come on, let's get up to eight. Next level. While you getting yours? All right.
Coach.
You gonna do that next weekend, AJ? You
Sir.
gonna get a triple double?
Yes, sir.
20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 blocks.
I got you.
You, you got that, man. You got that. All right. Let's get into some of these comments. Your audience love you. This is supposed to come off the screen. Your audience love you. Chief says SGA versus Ant Man. He's been waiting for this. He's been waiting for this matchup since the playoffs started. Um, I think this is a time for SGA to grow up, man, and get past him. Um, we already know where your head's at. You looking for SGA. and OKC to pull this out, I'm with you. But we always have one person in chat that disagree. Go ahead and read that.
That you're crazy.
He said SGA not ready yet. He already went through it last year. Man, I kind of disagree. I think he learned from his mistake last year. I mean, yeah, I know they got one more game to win, which I know they are going to do it. But I think it's this year. Um, we haven't even gotten to nicknames yet, but I see one of yours. It moved up. And he said, "Peanut going to the NBA. That is for sure. Don't get embarrassed, man. This is your show. That's your family nickname. They call you Peanut.
No, my grandma does, not the whole entire family.
Shout out to Grandma. Shout out to Grandma. Yeah, that's reserved for you. So I'm not gonna call him Peanut. And I want you to reach it through the screen and slap me back to next week. Um, let's see. Let's see. It says Nova. I got Jackson 4 over here. If you include Shay, it's 5. Haha, you gonna be great or get my switch off. Oh my goodness gracious. My man talking about going Jackson 5 on you. All right. Before we get into your clip, all right. Before we get into your clip, who, what player do you model your game after?
Probably Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson. Oh, my man Chief would love that. Love to hear that. And my man Bruce would love to hear that. Why AI? I know you said you was from Philly, so I know, yeah, you know, he's he's big out there in Philly. He ain't Dr. J level out there, but yeah, he's big. He's big. Are you? What you looking like that? He ain't overshot Dr. J and Moses Malone out there in Philly. I mean, yeah, AI. Yeah, AI put Philly back on the map, but he ain't surpassed Dr. J and Moses Malone. They brought titles to Philly, but why AI?
Uh, his unique play style, the way he changed the game, his fashion, his like quickness. He controls the game.
Yeah, and are you gonna get your hair braided in the middle of a game like he did?
Nope.
You gonna have mom come down there behind the bench and braid you up in the middle of the game?
Probably, maybe.
I can't believe Iverson did that. All right. And if you could create the ultimate player, um, how would you create the ultimate player?
Victor Wembanyama size.
I knew you was gonna say that because you're gonna be just like him.
Uh, Steph shooting.
Ooh.
Kyrie's sandals.
Oh my goodness. So you're gonna have a 7'5" alien out there shooting from the parking lot, and I got sick handles, man. You putting you done shut the league down. That man's getting MVP every year. That man's getting MVP every year. Chief, ain't nobody you gonna make that's better. That's gonna be better than that. A 7'5" sharpshooter that you can't take the ball from. Uh, with elite finishes. Mm-mm-mm. So you ready for your clip?
Sir.
And shout out to your biggest fan because y'all gonna cure your biggest fan through this whole clip. And I always give shout out to all the parents behind every great athlete. There's a great mom and a great dad that keep them that keep them straight. So shout out. You ready? Do you want to give them a little teaser about the video before we play it, or you just want me to just play it and you just react to it?
You just react to it.
I got you. Let's go.
There you go, Austin! There you go! There you go, Austin! Go, 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 go!
Nice move, Austin!
Yeah! There you go, Austin!
Let me post this.
There you go, Austin!
So as y'all can see, my man can score. My man can score it from everywhere, and he'll finish. And that tip jam is getting over the rim in a few years. You know, you got that putback. That's gonna be a tip jam in a couple years. You're gonna be yamming it over somebody's head. And I saw the clip from the picture when you came downhill, split the whole defense, and got the easy layup. I saw the clip from the picture. Man, those that was a very good video, man. I like it,
Thank
especially somebody when your size can move like that. Man, you're gonna turn heads. Everybody's gonna know who you are. You keep that up. You're only gonna get faster. You're only gonna get stronger. You're only gonna jump higher. So keep that up. All right. And we definitely got to bring you back on here, especially when you start playing middle school, so we can show the audience how you progressed. Okay, is that a deal?
you, sir.
We get you back on here when you start playing your middle school ball, so we can see you dunking. Of course, man. I want to see you dunking, man. I want to see that smile on mom's face, your dad hyped, and that smile on your face when you know, like, yeah, I got another one. So tell us a little bit about that video we just showed.
Mm, they are contributed by my teammates and how like y'all like pass me the ball, giving me a chance to like score at the rim,
So you,
trusting me.
so like you said, you the engine that could. Nah, I mean the engine that could. You the engine of that team. Like you the man, because yeah, I see them. They gave you the ball right at the top, and you just with the work. It's like the defense didn't know what to do. And you just blew right by them. So shout out. So behind every great player, I know you got a team behind you. I'm not talking about your teammates. I'm talking about your trainers and your coaches. We already met two of them, your parents. So, so tell us a little bit about your coaches that got you where you're at right now.
Coach Matt taught me how to do footwork, ball movement, rebounding skills, everything. He's a
Uh,
very
So that's Coach Matt. Shout out to you, Coach Matt, for getting getting AJ where he's at. And so without you guys, a lot of these kids won't get better. So shout out to you coaches that take the time out of your schedules to help these kids that are not even yours. What I mean by yours is not your biological. They yours, but they yours. Yeah, these players respect you, even if they don't show it. They show it. So shout out to all you good coaches out there. So so we told them a little bit about your backstory. All right. We dove into your tournaments. We know you picked up a basketball as soon as you was able to walk. You've been dominating as soon as you got on the court. We showed them the highlights of you doing it. You got you a belt, and all this before you even, and you're not even in middle school. So what's next from here? Like, what is your goals? Like, where do you want to go from here, AJ?
I want to be a really good middle school, high school player, school basketball player. I want to go straight to the NBA.
Straight to the NBA. Shooting for the stars. Much respect. So, but before then, you got to get to college, right? Now, I normally only do this for the high school kids, but you different. All right, there's something different about you. So I'm gonna ask you a question that I ask all of my older kids. All right, what's your top five colleges that you want to go to?
Duke, LSU, um, Florida, Penn State, and maybe Iowa.
And I respect you, a fifth grader that know where he wants to go. That is rare. So that's what's up. But I knew I liked you for this for one reason, man. You said Duke number one. So you said Duke number one, man. That's where all the great Kyrie came from. Zion, the shoe splitter. Um, well, you probably don't know Elton Brand and all those other guys before him, but a lot of great players came out of Duke. So pretend I'm not here. All right, you one on one with Duke right now. Tell them why
One on one with
they should take you.
uh, all around finishing and like my quickness, um, my skill level, my height, my passion.
Those are all great things. But there's one more thing I would like for you to add when you get to when you get up there and you do your high school interviews. I mean your high school interviews, your college interviews. Okay. I want you to study the coach's playbook, their offense. Watch film. Know what offense that they run. Because one thing that a coach would love to hear is you tell them out of your mouth how are you going to benefit them in their offense. All right. So always include that. Okay.
Sure.
So you can say, yeah, when so yeah, when you run that ISO at the top, I can come up, set that, set that double screen. I will slip it, and I'll be right open in front of the basket. That's barbecue chicken all day. And I can also um, get behind the zone. I can hit that mid range behind the zone. If they press up, just put me in the middle. I get it. Uh, I can handle the ball real good, coach. I can get downhill, and I'm an elite passer. I can hit. I can hit our cutters, and since I'm taller than everybody, I can see the cut before it happens, and I can get that ball up court quicker. That's the stuff that they like to hear. All right, so always study their offense, AJ. See, gave you some gold for free. So we've been talking for a good while, AJ. Man, I can talk to you all day, but there's one other thing that we got to do. That we got to do. I got to test your basketball knowledge. while we're doing that, while I'm getting AJ ready for this, for to test his basketball knowledge. Anybody that wants to come in, ask AJ some questions, um, or give him a shout out, tell him how proud you are of him, give him some advice, or just want to sit here and say hi. Click that link in the chat, and you'll be right here on the show. Now, you ready, AJ?
Sure.
Let's see how smart you are. All right. AJ, in 2014, what team won the NBA championship?
Was it Miami?
In 2014? No,
The Spurs.
it was the San Antonio Spurs.
I knew
San Antonio Spurs. You were close.
it.
You had you had the runner up there. Now, let's get back. Stay with 2014. I know you like, man, bro. I wasn't even born yet. Come on, man. 2014. Who won league MVP? I'll give you a
LeBron.
hint. I'll give you a hint. We mentioned him already on the show. No, it wasn't LeBron. I'll give you a hint. We mentioned him already on the show.
Wait. Wasn't Steph. Wait. No, it wasn't Steph.
Nope.
Was it? Wasn't.
Don't use your lifeline yet. You only got one.
Maybe 14.
Chief, I'm going to kick you out the chat. Don't look at the chat right now.
What happened?
Don't look at the chat.
I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look.
Chief, I'm going to kick you off the show, man. Stop. Stop, man. He got to know his history. You give up?
No.
I like that. He don't give up. We talked about him already when we were talking about your number. I didn't get you the answer.
James.
James. We didn't say nothing about nobody named James.
James Harden. I was about to say James Harden.
We did not mention nobody on this show named James. Come on, brother.
Or 13. Who was number 13?
All right, I'm gonna bring somebody on to help you out.
All right.
AJ, man, cut your camera back on, man. Don't get all scared. He dipped out.
I don't know what's going on with him.
He dipped out. And he went dark mode on us. Can you hear us? Say something, AJ.
Nothing.
You cannot hear us, AJ. We can hear you.
Bro, somebody call me. They hear me?
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right.
we can hear you. Can you hear us?
What happened? That
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? All right. Log out and log back in again.
what? They said I was gonna get a hint.
Yeah, but can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! If you was hearing us this whole time, AJ.
What did he say?
Shout out to Pops. Let's go. You want to help your boy out here? Cause we already mentioned his name when we were talking about his reason for wearing 13, and I told him of another player who's wearing their number for a similar reason, but it wasn't a family member.
Oh, Kevin Durant.
Oh my goodness, yes. Kevin Durant was an MVP in 2014.
Because I thought you were
Mm.
talking about somebody that wore number 13.
All right. You think are these questions too hard for you?
No, it's because I wasn't thinking.
Oh man, you got to be on your toes, man. A great basketball player think. A great basketball player think. All right. Who? I'll give you something more. I'll give you something more recent. I'll give you something more recent. There are name the top three players. There's only does he have 300? No. Name the top three players in the NBA that that has the most triple doubles, and there's two of them that has over 100.
Is it Jokic?
Well, he's up there, but he doesn't have over 100 yet.
All right, I know Westbrook.
Yeah,
Uh,
and who's the third one? If you get this, man, pops, he gonna need his lifeline on this one, isn't he?
Yo, is it Giannis?
I almost kicked him off the show,
You
but I
gotta
give him a
think,
pass because
Austin.
he's young. This
You gotta,
the third one is way.
Oh, Oscar
He was the
Robertson.
only he was the only one that that averaged a triple double for a season before Westbrook.
Is it Oscar Robinson?
Yeah, who helped you?
Nobody.
No, okay. You think he got that off rip, pops?
I don't know. He's in a room by himself for the most part, so he might have gotten it.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, it was Oscar Robinson. All right, pops, you won the show. Go ahead. The floor is yours. The floor is yours.
Hey man, I just wanted to jump on here and celebrate my son, man. We've come a long way from where we started at. He started off doing this on his own. Actually, he took the initiative to say, "Hey, I want to play basketball." And part of my upbringing is, hey, if you want to play basketball, you got to show me the initiative that you want to do it. That's getting out on the court, starting to do the things that show me that you're hungry for it. So he started that initiative, and I'm proud of him of where we are thus far, considering we haven't been playing organized basketball that long. AAU is our this is our first year doing AAU, where you're playing against really good competition on a week in and week out basis, and he stepped up to the challenge thus far. So I would, encourage him to continue to keep stepping up, continue to keep grinding hard, because if we want to keep grinding and making it to the next level, this is a dogfight all the way there. It's not promised to anybody. So those are the only things I pretty much have to say to him. I'm proud of him.
Shout out to pops, man. He said a whole lot. He said a whole lot, man, and he's absolutely right. I didn't even know that you I didn't know that you just started playing until you told me. you you don't look like somebody that just first year playing travel. So shout out to you, AJ. Man, I like that. I want to continue to see you grow. I'm gonna keep following your journey. And like I said, I want to bring you back on when you get into middle school so we can show everybody them highlights of you getting over that rim. All right. But before we let you go, Pops, we're gonna have a little father son competition right here before we end this show. Yeah. And the judges is gonna be the chat.
Okay.
Y'all gonna vote one for AJ, two for Pops. Let's see who gonna win.
Hey, pops don't take no games lightly. I
Yeah.
I aim to dominate my kids.
Uh-oh. You got some competition right here. Hey, you better be ready because Pops, when he get older, he gonna remember. He gonna come for you.
Hey, I got to put this work in now. I work out now just so they know.
But what we gonna do is both of y'all gonna pick your all time five.
Ooh.
It could be current, it could be legends, it could be anybody. And you can have one six man.
Mm.
And whoever has the whoever loses has to do 50 push-ups, and you have to record it, and then we're gonna show it on the next show.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we didn't took it up another level. So AJ, you're the guest, but we're gonna do it a little different. You're not gonna be able to pick all five all at once. We're gonna give this a fair competition because 50 push-ups is on rip. We're gonna start with the point guards. AJ, you're gonna pick your point guard, and Pop's gonna pick his.
Mm.
And then we gonna go like a snake draft. And then Pop's gonna go first for the shooting guard, then AJ. We gonna balance this one out. I want this one to be, yeah, this one's gonna have to be close. So AJ, you first. Who is your point guard on your all-time squad?
Steph.
Oh,
All right, get Magic Johnson. Get Magic.
see, you lucky I'm nice because you said Steph first. You lucky I'm nice.
Okay.
All right, I'll let you have Magic. He picked Magic. Man, he's supposed to know his history. I like that. All right, Pops, you're up. Who's your point guard? Who you
Point
gonna
guard.
who you gonna have to lock up that 6'9" phenom?
Magic Johnson. I gotta pick, man. Gary the Glove Payton. I'm gonna
Ooh,
put.
yeah, that's a matchup. But hey, disclaimer: everybody's in their prime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All
oh,
right, you're up. You're shooting guards.
I need Steph. I need Steph. I didn't know everybody was in their prime.
Yeah, it's everybody in their prime.
Okay, I want Steph.
You switching from Magic? Oh man, you can't do that. Pops already picked Gary GP. You got Magic.
Okay. All right.
All right, shooting guards. Who's your shooting guard, Pops?
Oh,
Give me Jordan.
Oh, he got MJ.
That's
He's
right.
pointing right to.
Gotta take Jordan. 6 for 6.
I guess I'll take Kobe.
Oh, he's the only one that ever did that. Everybody picked Jordan. Everybody else picked Steph. But
Mm.
Kobe, hey, that's even. All
Okay.
right, your small forward, AJ, you're up. Who's your small forward?
Hey, I'm gonna take Larry Bird.
Oh,
Mm.
hey, this is the first time besides the Dream Team that somebody put Larry Bird and Magic on the same team. So we
Mm.
got Magic, Kobe, and Bird. Pops, man, you got it, man. Man. He's making it tough on you,
You right. You right.
man. That's a killer. That's a killer. Those first three is killer. You got GP and Jordan. Who's your small forward?
Give me KD. I'll take KD at the small forwards position.
KD. I would love to see that matchup too. Prime Bird against Prime KD, man. That's gonna feed families.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I realized I could have
All
took.
right, all right. You at the four. Your power forward. Who's your power forward, Pops?
Oh, my power forward. Who am I gonna pick? The Dominique. Give me Dominique.
You gonna put Dominique at the four?
You know what?
Dominique Wilkins.
I'm gonna put Dominique at the four. I'm trying to get a running gun type thing going here.
I'm not mad at that. That's different. I'm not mad at that. Prime Dominique at the four.
It was either Dominique or it was gonna be the African Elijah one. It was one of the two.
Nah, I wouldn't. I won't. I don't want to know who you gonna have at your center if you put Elijah one at the four. Which one is it gonna be? Nick or
I'm
Elijah
gonna
one?
take Dominique. Let me just take Dominique at the four.
Ooh, he's spreading that. Oh, he clapping. Oh, he pops. He sound look like he got you.
Hey man,
All right, you ready, AJ? Who you got at the four?
Hey, Dad, you want me to take LeBron or Tim Duncan?
I don't care who you
There
take.
he asking you.
Which
I don't
one?
care who you take. You
All right,
probably won't take. You should probably take the one with the best statistics in the game.
He asked you.
hey, LeBron.
Okay, so you guys are matching up with each other. Okay, you guys are matching up. You got Prime Braun on Prime Dominique. All right. Now, this is the one that's gonna make or break your squad, AJ. There's a whole bunch of elite centers in the game, but this is gonna determine if you're gonna catch a dub or an L.
Hmm.
Who's anchoring? You got Magic, Kobe, Bird, and Bron. You ain't got nobody holding down that paint. So this is gonna make or break your squad. Who you gonna have at the center?
Ooh, Shaq,
What did you say?
Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, he got prime Shaq on you.
Prime Shaq is a great choice because Prime Shaq has dominated the boards. But
You you
I'm gonna take the Joker because if I got Prime Joker right now, who is a 3-time MVP, you know, I mean, he's up for MVP every single year, who's hitting every statistics that man to possible to man right now. I'm taking a 3-point shooting Joker and a high efficiency Joker around the rim.
so you just gonna you just spreading your team out, huh?
Hmm. Shaq's going to dominate the paint. He's going to get his points in the paint, but he also got to go to the free throw line because Prime Shaq never made free throws.
All right. But this is the most important since you're going up against prime Shaq. Who's your six man?
My six man, if I'm going to pick my six man, I'm going to get the worm. Go ahead and give me the worm.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman, who always gave Shaq hell.
Okay. Now
Uh,
you know your pop's complete squad. He got Gary Payton, Michael, Jeffrey, Jordan, Kevin Durant, Dominique Wilkins, the Joker, and Dennis Rodman. That's your. Now you got one more pick. Your six man. Who's your six man?
Tim Duncan.
Ooh, Tim Duncan. So, chat. We got team one: Magic, Kobe, Larry, um, LeBron, Shaq, with Tim Duncan coming off the bench versus Gary Payton, Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, Dominique Wilkins, and Nikola Jokic with Dennis Rodman coming off the bench. Chat. Put your ones and twos in there. One for AJ, two for Pops. Who's doing push-ups? Who's doing push-ups?
One.
We got 1-1. We up 1-0.
Oh yeah, I got two ones. Two
Hey,
ones.
John, you out here. You only picked it because he said Shaq, and Shaq is his favorite player.
Oh, you got two. Oh, he man voted for himself.
Wow.
Three,
That's my mom.
four.
Well, Shonda knows nothing about basketball.
Man,
Absolutely nothing.
unless you get a 5-0 and a 16.
Ah, these LeBron James fans, man. You know they like somebody that's gonna flake on them every now and then.
They just want to. I think they want to see you do push-ups.
I
Damn,
see
even Chief.
it.
All right, AJ ran away with this one. All right, AJ, give it up for AJ. Good job, AJ. Man, you picked the winning squad. So I guess Pops have to do 50 push-ups.
Luckily, I do push-ups every now and then already, so it won't be too bad.
But AJ, you gonna have to record it and to send it in, and then we're gonna air it on the next show.
All right.
All right. So before I let you go, any last words, Pops, before we see if anybody else want to come talk to AJ?
No, man, I really appreciate you guys what you're doing over here. I had heard about this through AJ. I kind of didn't know what it was, but I appreciate you guys taking the time out to show off AJ, to appreciate him, to give him this highlight, basically. You know, give him his flowers at such a young age. This is pretty dope what you guys are doing, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Thank you for that. This is, but it's not for me. It's for my co-host who's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my junior in high school. Shout out to Carlos Rios, who's at basketball practice tonight.
Okay.
Um, sophomore in high school, not sophomore, junior in high school, going into his senior year. Wants to get into broadcasting. You know, we put this for him and also for the athletes. And like tonight, this is your night, AJ. So we do this for them. Get them a platform out there, so they can show off and let everybody know that hey, the game is in good hands. No matter what the deteriorating ratings show, the game is in good hands because AJ's coming. But I got a quick question for you, AJ.
Hmm.
How are you going to deal with that alien in San Antonio when you get into the league?
Uh, Try to not get him to the paint.
You gonna keep him outside? He can hit that.
I know, but he's not consistent.
By the time you get there, he's gonna be a veteran. What, 8, 9 year vet?
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably be consistent then.
Well groomed.
Can't do anything.
He's gonna be like
Oh,
Giannis.
he said he can't do. All right, pops. I real appreciate you. Um,
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thank you. Shout out to all the parents behind these athletes, man. Is anyone else going to come in and say hello, say what's up? Got questions for AJ? I know we got through the interview pretty quick tonight, so we got plenty of time to take some calls. I'll take about 2 more. Don't worry, AJ. I'm gonna keep you on here all night. You're gonna have about 2 more. Come on, AJ, don't bite.
Hmm?
I'm gonna shout out the chief with the donation to the channel. Shout out the chief with another $5 donation to the show. We greatly appreciate it. That any donation is going to go into the show to help us grow and to help us, do some nice things for these athletes, which is coming.
My grandma.
Okay. Okay, we'll be waiting. Who's next? So while we're waiting on that, so besides Peanut, what other nicknames do you have?
Uh, AJ is really AJ and Peanut is the only nicknames I really have.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You positive?
Mhm.
I think we need to call you. I think you need another one. I think you need another one. What y'all think, Chad? You think he needs another nickname that was bred on the Be Ready Sports podcast? Give a one if y'all think he should get another nickname, or two that he should keep the ones that he have. Let's see. The first five votes are the ones that are gonna count. One, just give him another nickname, or two, just leave him like they is. He said one. You don't want them. You don't want no more nicknames, AJ.
Oh wait. One for what?
One, you get another one. You add one more nickname, or two, you just keep the ones you got.
One.
All right, we got one. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. We got two. Before we bring this wonderful, wonderful individual that's backstage, that's ready to, y'all don't see what she doing. Y'all out there can't see what you got a live one right there. But before no, I'm gonna tell you after our guest. After we guest, come on in. Bam.
Yeah.
Yo,
What's up, Austin?
uh,
So how you know Austin? Well,
Uh,
AJ.
he's my
AJ, man, quit hiding your face, brother.
he's my brother. You know,
Oh, shout out to brother. That's what's up. Hey, be still. Both of y'all stare at the camera. Stare at the camera. Put your head up, man. Put your head up. Head up. No, AJ, up. Like up. Yeah. Bam, y'all see the resemblance. They look like twins. That's what's up. All right. What questions do you have for your bro or advice or you whatever? The flow is yours. Flow is yours, sincere.
just you know, it all started from like just playing little childish little games on the Xbox together. Making basketball teams. I always pick Golden State because I was a loser, and then he would just whoop me every single time. It was a great, you know, being able to influence him. Like me being the reason. Like I just started playing just for fun. I was like, and he was like, I want to do that too. We played together, games, actual basketball. We just, we did it all together. It was great. Looking back, it's such an honor to have such a talented brother that I can just watch him, play and do all these like amazing type of things, and look at his clips and just be like, like I'm so proud of him for everything that he does, and it's remarkable, really. So uh, just my advice to you as you get older, there's gonna everything will seem like real big and deep now. Like small problems now are just the beginning. You're gonna get through so many hurdles. You're gonna persevere, and I see you achieving your dreams. It's clear as day. So, that's all I really wanted to say. I'm really proud of you, and continue, just whooping them. Like you're doing great. Congratulations.
thank you.
Man, I've been to ever hear about you ever giving your brother any trouble, man. That is the
Right.
best advice I have ever heard. You got to be big brother.
Yeah, I'm the
That's
oldest.
the best. That's the best advice I've ever heard a brother give their little brother, man. Man, after this show, man, you better dap him up and everything, man. But not ever don't get your brother in no trouble, man. As a big brother as well, man. That's what's up.
Hmm.
Fist bump on the screen, brother. Fist bump. That's what's up. AJ, what you got to tell your brother? Because he gave you some killer advice, man. And
Uh,
all of it is 100.
thank you.
That's
Hey,
it. Appreciate it. That's
what
great.
is understood don't need to be explained. All right. I would love to keep you on, but we got one more caller that's waiting patiently in the lobby. If I don't bring her on there, she gonna snatch my glasses off my face.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming on. You ready? Last but not least, we saved the best for last.
We sure did.
Bam!
Hi,
Ah!
Peanut.
Hi,
Mimi's so proud of you.
thank you.
He's such a good player and he's such a good student. He's been on the honor roll since I don't think since kindergarten. He's so good. So good. We are so proud of him all the time. Oh, that's his grandfather.
Hey, Pop Pop.
What's up, man? Thanks for doing this. We appreciate it.
Thank you for allowing me to have him on here as a guest. I also want to thank you for. I see that AJ, you are blessed because you have a loving family, and don't
We
ever take that for granted, man. Don't ever take that for granted.
And he owes me $100 when he gets to the NBA to get hot dogs. That was his promise to me. When he signed his first NBA contract, he's gonna give us $100 to get hot dogs.
he used to tell us when he was little that he was going to give us $100 so we can make sure we can have popcorn or anything we wanted. I need
Oh,
a raise, but I'll take the 100 for now.
that is what's up. That is what's. Hey, Pop ain't gonna. Hey, Pop's not gonna forget. Pop's not gonna
Mm-mm.
forget.
We proud of you, dude.
We are so proud of you.
Man, this is wonderful. Like all y'all seeing in the audience, behind every one of these kids is a great family. And another trend that you guys are having, honor roll.
Yes, he's so
Shout
smart.
out to shout out to everyone that's been on. Jace, even Carlos, my co-host, especially Ian, who was on last week, Christian, and Caden, my high school kids, they all are on honor roll.
That's
And I'm not gonna forget my soccer phenom. I saved him for last because that's my numero uno. Little Kason, all of them are on a roll. So shout out to all of you guys. Sorry, Mimi. Go ahead. The flow's still yours.
Oh no, I'm done. I just wanted to say, Peanut, we love you. Stop playing in your hair. But we love you, and we are so proud of you all the time.
Love you too. Thank you.
All the time. We're giving double arm hugs, okay?
Oh, that is so sweet.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, Peanut.
Bye.
All right. Speaking of Kason, we got in Kason's pops in here. He's giving you a hand clap.
Thank
Now, before we go, um, we always, like I said, we support our athletes. Now, if you guys watched episode 2, you know my man, my main man, Jace Valdez, is running a fundraiser now to get to Vegas, um, for his basketball tournament in Vegas in July. Now, I've been doing this every episode. I think two, except two. But if y'all want to donate, I'm gonna put Jace's cash app on here. If you want to know who Jace is, to go on after this is done, click on the past lives, go on episode 2, and you will find out a great young man in Jace. And you, AJ, you would love to have him as one of your teammates, my brother. That dude is a dog on defense. But this is cash out for Jace. If you want to help him get to Vegas, it's dollar sign AGV 8523. And I'm gonna leave that on there for a little bit. Um, to help little Jace out. Now, honor roll every year in a row, annually on the court. AJ, do it, man? How you pulling this off, man? How you getting all this done?
You have to like have like the mindset of like you're gonna do it. Have faith in yourself. Have trust in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Believe in yourself at all times.
And that is what's up. That is what's up. And before we let you go, AJ, um, tell them about any showcases or well, you already said us about the tournament you got coming up next weekend. But if you have any showcases coming up, any camps, let the audience know what camps that you got going up coming up. You there?
Huh?
You don't have any camps coming up?
Uh,
Or you,
not
do I need Pops to come in and help us out?
no.
All right.
All right.
Um, so came up with this. I came up with this for you. All right. We all know your first name A for Austin, M for Martinez, T because you tough as nails. I'm gonna call you the ATM. So what do you think?
Love it.
A for your first name, and also because you awesome. M for your last name, and you're mighty. Whatever, and you're strong. M and T because you're tough. You're gonna be the ATM. I gotta get these shirts made, so I'm gonna get one on there for you. So So you AJ, Peanut, and ATM. Because you also, because it's cash money, man. When you got the rock in your hand, man, it's cash money. You making those withdrawals every time you hit that paint, that dollar bill, ATM. So what you think,
It's really good. I love the nickname.
man? And he got that mama mentality too. He's like, yeah, man, I love that nickname. Ready to go to work. So so what we gonna do next weekend?
Ball out.
We're gonna ball out. Exactly. We're gonna ball out. Now, last thing we're gonna do before I let you go, AJ, because I don't just say goodbye, have a nice day. No. Tell everyone where they can find you
Uh,
on your social media. If you got YouTube, tell them what your YouTube. Tell them everything. How they gonna find you, how they can follow you after this show.
you can follow me on my Instagram where I have all my highlights, and on my YouTube I post like every now and then of my highlights. Um,
Okay, give them the handle.
really mainly where I post.
Okay, but give them the handle so they know how to find it.
Uh, Philly Kid AJ with two D's and the kid.
Okay, and do you have a YouTube?
Yeah, it's the same name.
All right. And if you guys don't remember, tune in the description of this video. We have AJ's Instagram and YouTube. The links are in the description. All you got to do is click it. If you can't click it, copy and paste it. Bam. And like, share, and subscribe to his channel where he'll post his highlights on YouTube, and follow him on Instagram so you can keep up with his journey. And also for the show, for us to grow. Like this video, subscribe to the channel so you can see more athletes as they come, and share the video so more so everybody can see this great see the ATM right here so they know. All right, y'all. All right, let's get it. Now, Carlos normally counts us out, but don't leave when we get off, okay? Don't leave. I gotta get some information from y'all. But excuse me. Carlos normally counts us out. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. AJ, I'm gonna say to be ready. You gonna say and you stay ready. All right, and then we're both gonna say and we out. All right, you ready? All right, 1, 2, 3.
Huh?
You ready?
Yeah. So you said
1, 2, 3. I say to be ready. You gonna say you stay ready,
all right.
and then we both say and we out.
All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3. To be ready,
Stay ready.
and we out. We gotta say at the same time, and we out.
Hurry out.
All right.